my mic. Hello everyone, my name is William Fairfield. I work with the design department here. I'm a principal designer on the team responsible for the content that I'll be showing you today, which is our Dragon Bash celebration. The Dragon Bash celebration is a festival of smashing and bashing the dragons throughout Tyria and bringing people fun and joy. Upon logging into Guild Wars 2 after the Dragon Bash becomes available, you will get an email telling you from your racial iconic mentor directing you to check the Dragon Bash festivities in Lion's Arch and other major cities. One of the first festivities that you'll be able to take place in is the Dragon Pinata. As you see here, these fun little creatures were developed by a member of our prop team. Philip Hunter was his name. He loved working on these, I can tell you. You can see there's a nice little bashing. You get some awesome candy. So we look in our inventory, we'll see that we get some pieces of Zytaffy. There'll be lots of ways to get the Zytaffy in the world, not just smashing the pinatas as well. The Zytaffy will be used, much like the candy corn, can be used to speed you up and give you a sugary treat. Unlike the candy corn, it will also be used as a currency throughout Dragon Bash to buy several things from the Dragon Bash vendor, which we will see soon. Inspector Ellen Keel is responsible for a lot of your activities this year, so you'll get to talk to her and find out about what's going on. And she'll tell you a little bit about what's going on with these effigies behind her for the effigy ceremony, which kicks off during the second week of Dragon Bash, not the first week. So as we move around Lion's Arch here, we'll take a look at some of the awesome decorations that we placed in. We've got all these nice little dragons flying about, these little dragon horns. If we look up here, you'll notice a holographic version of a friend of ours, the Shatterer. Don't worry, he won't be destroying Lion's Arch this year. He'll just be flying around and having fun with it. He's not just going to be floating in one spot. He also floats around, as you can see here. He's starting his turn. He will start his little turn. That little place over there, he likes to plop down on that and rest and watch us for a while. See him come into this little drop. These animations were worked on by Cott, one of our animators on our team. He's a really great guy. Worked out pretty well for us to get some of these in. He had a lot of fun working on this, I know, as we had a lot of fun working on it too. After this little bit here, you can see here we've also made some changes to the middle. We have this awesome holographic projector that follows the holographic dragon around as he makes his rounds. It's pretty sweet little thing. So in every major city, you have the chance to bash the pinatas and get candy. If you eat enough candy, you'll get the Zytaffy achievement. Let's take a look at the map real quick. The first thing you'll notice about the map are these new little icons, which are our Dragon Bash icons. You'll see one over here as well in Farshore Ward, which will head over this way to check out the MOA racing, which I'm sure a lot of you have heard about and a lot of you are interested about. This line, the Lion Shadow Inn waypoint, will drop you right into the path of the MOA racing, so you'll be able to see what they're doing. If they're already racing, which you can see the bets are open up here on the right, so we'll head off that way. Get up there and bet on some MOAs for us. MOA racing was something that we wanted to do for a while, but putting it in during the Dragon Bash seemed like a great time to do it. You'll see that the MOAs are dressed festively, wearing the same helmet that I have on, which is your Dragon Festival helm, which will be rewarded for attending a fireworks show, which we'll be showing you as well. As we get up to the middle here, you can see our good friend Tig is running the MOA racing. If you notice here, he'll say, once you make your bet, don't leave the area. Doing so will forfeit any bets made or winnings earns. We're going to go ahead and bet on Mort, because he's a wily little guy. Sorry about that. New to this keyboard. So you have to wait till the bets are closed, and then the racing begins. While you're checking out the racing, or waiting for the bets to begin, we can check out our merchant for the MOA racing. Winning the racing will give you 7 vouchers. Coming in second place will give you 3rd. Coming in 3rd place will give you 1. Each of these vouchers can be traded for a bag of racetrack winnings, or 125 of them can be traded for a mini-helmed MOA racer, which is tradable, and so people will be able to buy it on the trading post. Or you'll be able to buy it as a gift for your friends. Let me take care of those in-game sounds a little bit. Looks like they're being a little loud. All right. Well, so the race took off and we missed it. So let's see if we can find them. Let's move off over here and watch our little MOAs. So this is where I usually come to watch the MOA racing from. You can usually check them out as they come around right here. You'll see the racetrack. It goes off down this way and then out and around this way and comes back up and around. Let's go ahead and jump down and see what we can find. Where did the MOA go? They're not being very cooperative. Or we lost them again, which could be a possibility. They are very wily. Yep, we lost them again. We're very wily. So the MOAs will run along the track that I'm on now. We missed them on the first run, so we can jump through them again. You can see that I failed. Poor Mort. He let us down. So we'll head back up again and check it out so that we can get a good look at the MOAs before we head off to look at some other things. Let's see. So Tig's up here again. Now, when you're betting on the birds, you'll see the 5th MOA. As you get through the track, you'll see I want to bet on a mystery MOA. There are 3 mystery MOAs.
Excelsior.
One of them is a nice little pygmy MOA, which a lot of people, Muggy, everybody likes him. The pygmy MOA is equal to the helmed MOA, the helmed MOA mini that you can get during this time. Like I said over here, this guy. He will be a yellow helmed MOA. After this content has moved on, a regular MOA will be placed in his place, and these MOAs will lose their festive helms. It will just return to a regular MOA racing. So get your helmed MOA while you can. All right, let's wait out. While we're waiting, along with these things, there will also be fireworks mortars that we can go and check out to shoot off fireworks around the area down there, back where the holographic dragon was, so that you can shoot at the holographic dragon as he flies around. Let's see. We put MOA racing in as kind of a pastime for players. We decided not to put it closer to the middle so that it would be a little less accessible. Or while the large groups are at, you want to move on down here to, have some time to just hang out and walk around, wait, rest, relax, check the trade post, things like that. You can see now the MOAs are off and running. I didn't bring any speed boosts today, so I'll just be walking around behind them. Although, aha, there we go. Charge will help me keep up with them. So the MOAs, it's a fair, as I stated in the interview that I had over the weekend, or on Friday, which many of you may have read already, it's a fairly even amount of winning here. You've got a 20% chance per MOA that you bet on to win, so we've tried to stay fairly statistical with it. We feel like everyone has a fair, even chance here, and we hope that it works out that way. I mean, definitely. I've had a lot of fun with it already, and I know a lot of people internally have. So we look forward to you guys playing it and telling us how you feel about it. So all of the MOAs have a special ability which is called Dash, which you've seen Mona just use there and sped off ahead of the pack, and it looks like Mort's coming up behind her with it, and I think Madi used it as well. Definitely get to see poor Madi. Did not catch up with them in time enough, so Madi came in 3rd. Yep, and once again I lost. Unfortunate. All right, well now that we've seen the MOA racing and you've experienced how bad my luck is today, we can head on back over to the forums, the Traders Forum, where you'll get to see something else that we've added in this build, which will be a completely permanent part, and you will get to see many of these guys moving forward in the other major cities. The Black Lions weapon specialists have been added to the game, and they will be a way of showcasing off all of the weapons that we have put into the game so far. The weapon sets, currently in game, the only way you can see the weapon sets is if you have a ticket to spend on them. We hope to change that so that everyone will have the ability to see the weapons, whether they have them or not, so that they don't just have to believe, look for the web. They can actually go to a place in Lion's Arch and talk to the Black Lion's weapon specialist. You'll see that the Dragon's Jade weapons are the first ones. So we see the Reavers. I like the Warhammer skin. It's one of my favorites. We've got the nice little thing. And some other people had pointed out, which I'd like to point out as well, is that our sword skins are a lot of fun in this one. Let me see, which one did these? Okay, so you'll see some of the skins are not copies of the others. I really like the way all of our skins are unique for this, and we have an entire weapon set, not just the most used or some that we have chosen to get out. Oh, back to my Warhammer again. This shield is one of my favorites as well. It definitely shows off the Dragon Bash theme and everything. Let me head on back down here. So yeah, once again, those guys are found at any Black Lion trading company set up in any major city. You'll be able to find the weapon specialists as well. Out in the explorable areas of the maps during this time, let's head on up to G'Darn Fields and check out some of the holographic minions. In other releases like Winter's Day and Halloween, we had the treasure, or the Halloween doors and the boxes. But in this one, we will have the holographic emitters. So the holographic emitters are marked on the map as not here. That is not good. All right, give me just a second. Seems like something didn't get fired in time. All right. There we are. Now we have a holographic. So these little dragon holograms will be all over the open areas, except down in Ore where the bad guys kept us from putting them down at. You'll be able to click on them, you'll see they knock you back, and we have these awesome little branded Char and branded Minotaur, all these different areas that we'll be able to do. So we tried to be a little more balancing on these so that we would allow all players of all skill styles to be able to play them. So they're not too hard and not... We think we did a pretty good job. I'm employing some extra guys because I'm bad. So you'll see the branded Char really nice. We have a varied selection of holographic people, not just the branded, but there's also the undead as well, and lots of different groups. These are also available as minis through the gem store or through the dragon coffers, which will drop, which after I get done filling these, we'll be able to see. So we will have two types of dragon coffers. There'll be some dragon coffers that drop in the world, and there'll be a rich dragon coffer that you can purchase through the gem store. Still getting lost on this keyboard. All right, let's see. It looks like we did not get a dragon coffer, which is very strange. So let's look on the map and see if we can find more of these little guys out there. Yeah, there they are. You see these two guys over here, so we're going to shoot on over to the waypoint, and we'll head off over there and kill some more holographic minions. So one of the things that I really like about this release is with these things in here, returning players to the world will have things to do, and also players that are brand new to the game to pick up will have things to be able to log in and see right away, whether they're level 1 or level 80. There'll be lots of things for you to do. Ah, there's one of the Icebrood Colossuses. So the Icebrood Colossus is an awesome little hologram that you'll be able to get as a mini by combining the other 4 minis that are available during this in Mystic Forge. It's one of the bigger visuals that we feel like we got out there, so we wanted to make him a little special and let players who get him feel a little more rewarded. Once again, I pulled the MOA as well, because I'm mad. But after we drop these guys, we'll take a look at the the common dragon coffer, and then we'll head on back over to Lions Arch to check out some fireworks. I know you guys are excited to see the fireworks that we put in. There's been a couple of videos up on the web already. I've seen people say things like, oh, it looks like Lord of the Rings, and we're really happy that you guys are excited and like the fireworks. We definitely had a good time making them. So there's a dragon coffer. All right, so we got some dragon coffers. Let's take a look at that real quick after we do some more game sound changing. So let's take the master volume down just a little bit more, and we'll go ahead and look in here. Now you see the dragon coffer. What did I get? I got a Zytaffy. Unfortunately, my luck is not good today at all. So I got a Zytaffy. So let's head on back down to the Traders Forum. Oh, looks like I picked up a bad guy. Let's see where he went. There he is.
How's that for great justice? Give me something to pummel.
All right, now that we're out of combat, let's head on back down to Lions Arch, down to the forum. So the Traders Forum is a great place to check out a lot of the things that you can get. Our Zytaffy vendor is here in the Traders Forum as well, right next to the Dragon Ball NPC, which we'll be looking at shortly, but not just yet. We've got a couple of people here in the office that are really aching to play Dragon Ball with me, so let's see how that goes later. Here's where you'll be able to see that. We have our Jawbreaker, which is a trophy that you can purchase for 1,000 Zytaffy. We have our fireworks, which are available for 10 Zytaffy. We have these new candies, which are 20-minute versions of already existing buffs out there that you'll definitely enjoy. It gives players who do not have the cooking skills associated with them a chance to try out those buffs and get their cooking skills up. You'll see here there's a holographic dragon wing, which you can check out right here. That's very pretty. And you'll be able to take that one. So that, as you can see, takes 100 Jawbreakers, which those of you who know math, that's quite a feat, 100,000 Zytaffy to get that. So that's definitely something to show off for later. Let's head on down to the area where the hologram is, and we'll check out the fireworks display that I was talking about earlier. Let's see. And let's do that. So Friday. So the fireworks display will only be available during the first weekend of the Dragon Bash from Friday until Monday. So you'll be able to log in, check out the fireworks display every 2 hours during that time. And then you will get a box that shows off the box will contain all 3 versions of this helm that I have on right now, which is the horns of the dragon. You can see I've colored mine here to match the armor that I have on below it. It's completely dyeable. We can show off. There's 3 dye channels that you'll be able to set. It is a combat helm. It is not town clothes, so you'll be able to wear it out into combat against your buddies in PvP, or you'll be able to wear it out in PvE as well to show off the great time. More questions from the people around me. So all right, so the fireworks display is, okay, you can see the fireworks display has started here. We've got all these awesome fireworks here that are going on. We put some custom ones in. You'll see some familiar icons and some familiar images amongst them. One of the places that was pointed out was a good place to watch from is back up over here. So you can see the Shatterer getting bombarded with all of these fireworks going around. There's a nice running a lion, there's the Dragon Bash symbol, there's some awesome fireworks. All of these fireworks are available in the gem store as well to purchase. And we'll also have some fireworks like you saw that you could purchase off the Zytaffy vendor as well. This fireworks show runs for about 5 minutes, and if you are present for the whole thing, you will get the box that contains all of the Dragon Bash helms. Then, like I said, they are account bound. You can send them out to your other characters. The other wings, like I know I showed you the bat wings before, there are also some holographic shattered wings. Those wings will be available via the meta achievement for completing all of the Dragon Bash activities. So there's a way for people that don't just want to pick up their or want to use their Zytaffy to get candy, or want to sell their Zytaffy. There's a way for them to get wings as well. And at the end of this fireworks display, let's see if the Shatterer's having a good time. Let's see, we're blasting him about. All right. Looks like we're gonna see more fireworks. So now let's go down and take it to Dragon Ball. Let's see how some people are gonna have some fun there. So we'll head on over to the Traders Forum waypoint and have some fun on Dragon Ball.